Hey there and welcome. Imagine you're organizing different items on a shelf, books or maybe toys if you have kids. Now, in programming world, we have a similar concept called arrays. Arrays are simply, like these neat compartments where we can store multiple elements like numbers or words all under one umbrella or all under one roof. Now, think of it this way. If you have a collection of temperature for each day of the week, or a list of favorite songs, arrays help you organize these pieces of data in a structured manner. Let's say, for example, on Monday we have, temperature like 68 degrees. On Tuesday we have another temperature, 45 degrees. On Wednesday we have another temperature for like, let's say 77 degrees. And someone asks you that, hey, for Monday, what's the temperature? You say, oh, you look at your array boxes and you're like, hey, oh, on Monday we have 45 degrees. Someone asks you again, hey, what do you have for Wednesday? You say on Wednesday we have 77 degrees for the temperature. So that's what array helps you to do. Array helps you organize these pieces of data in a structured manner. They are like a set of boxes, each holding something specific, making it easy to find what you need when you need it. So that's how array works. Now, in programming language like Java, array gives us a way to group similar pieces of information together, making it simpler to work with and also manipulate that data. Now, so in our journey through Java arrays, we will learn how to create these compartments, put things inside them, take them out when we need them, and also sort them. So by the end of this video, you will be rocking array like a seasoned pro. Ready? Let's dive right in. So back to IntelliJ IDEA, I'm going to go to my source folder. I'll right click on it. I'll go to new. I'll go to Java class. And in here, I'm going to give my class a name. I'm going to call this class array main. So right here, I'm going to say array main. I'm just giving my class a main. I'll change that to capital. So right inside my opening and curly braces, I'm going to call the main class. If you're in IntelliJ IDEA, you're going to type PSVM for short and you press enter. If you're not, then you're going to type it out. So if you recall from my previous video, I said the main method is where your program execution starts from. So after doing that, I'm going to start, by, declaring my array. So how do you do that? Declare my array. Kind of made a mistake here. And in here, this is how you declare an array. You're going to start out by typing int, you open and closing square brackets. And in here, you give your array name. I'm going to call this numbers. And right here, I'm going to, say equals to new int 5. I'm going to explain what this does. Now, so what does this do? Now, the int open and closing square bracket, this one right here, just says that, hey, you're declaring an array that's going to store probably integer values. Now, this numbers right here is just giving your array a name. You say, okay, this array is going to be called numbers. And this new int 5 is just telling you that array numbers is only going to be able to store 5 items or 5 elements inside of it. If it's more than 5, it's going to give you an error. What do I mean by that? You have an array that has 5 elements inside of it. You can have 10, you can have 20, you can have 30, you can have 40, you can have 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that array numbers is only going to be able to store, 5 elements inside of it. Now, how do we access these values inside that array? Or how do we initialize or put those values 10, 20, 30, and 40 and 50 inside that array? You do that by using what is called an index. Now, in arrays or programming in general, an array indexing starts from index 0. If you want to start indexing or counting values in an array, you're going to start from index 0. It doesn't start from 1. Like if you look at this now, some people will say, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. In array, you're going to start 0, you're going to say 1, you're going to say 2, you're going to say 3, and you're going to say 4. So it's going to start from index 0 to the total number of the element minus 1. You get it? The total of the elements here is 5. Minus 1 is 4. So it's going to go from index 0 to index 4. So that's how you count it. So 10 is going to be index 0, 20 index 1, 30 is going to be index 2, 40 is going to be index 3, and 50 is going to be index 4. So that's how we count, in an array. So how do we put values inside this array? We do that by simply coming down here and typing numbers. We start with the index, like I said earlier. You say index 0, numbers, not number. We'll say equals, we say, let's say 10. The next one is going to be numbers. 1 equal 20. The next one is going to be numbers. 2 equal 40, or let's say 30. The next one is going to be numbers. 3 equal 40. And the next one is going to be numbers, or the last one is going to be numbers. 4 equal 50. Oh. So we have 5 elements inside of our array. From here, you're only saying, okay, this array numbers should only be able to store 5 elements inside. What are the 5 elements? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How do you access those elements inside those arrays or inside the array? You use the index to access it. When does the index start from? The index starts from 0. So it's going to go from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is, the total number of the element minus 1 will give you the last index of the element, right? So that's how you access them. So now let's print out those values, in that array. We do that by simply typing south. If you're on IntelliJ IDEA, type south, which stands for system.out.println. And right here we can say the number in the 0 index is numbers 0. So this right here is going to print out the value 10. So let's run this. Right click, we go to run main, and it said the number in the 0 index is 10, which is true. Now we can change this to the numbers in the first index. We access the value by typing, let's say 1. We go right here, we click on run. Say the number in the 1 index is 20. The same thing if we change it to 2. And right here with 2 is going to print out this element here. So the number in the 2 index is 30. So that's how we can declare an array in Java, and this is how we initialize those values in Java.